I have always lived a life of service. It is very important that I begin by respecting this. This life of service has remained a constant in my life since my early adulthood when I was a student of Abia College of Education, Owerri. Thus, I am most satisfied when I am fully engaged in serving my people. When I was at Abadigo, where I was the Secretary General of Equal Nomaya Students Union. That's way back in 1982. So you can now know that I didn't start today. It is a lifestyle anchored on deriving the ultimate satisfaction from performing impactful services to my people. One framed by the fact that the ultimate reward for service is the happiness on the faces of your people when you have impactfully served them. When I began my political journey, my innate love for service was further framed by the principle of EAR, which stands for effectiveness, accessibility, and responsiveness. At the core of this is the simple belief that leadership that endures is anchored on a genuine desire to impactfully serve the people. Further underscored by ensuring that such services are tailored according to the legitimate needs and yearnings of the people. That way, every step taken by the leader is prompted by the need to satisfy a specific legitimate need of his or her people. This was why, in my service to the good people of Great Ikwe North and South Federal Constituency, every action we took was tailored to address a specific need. When I was sworn in June 2015, and we had to immediately begin the process of finding a temporary solution to the totally dilapidated and fled sections of the Umuahia Iguano Ekotepeni Federal Road. By that time, the road was totally impassable, and there was an urgent need to provide temporary reprieve for the people before finding a sustainable solution. So this legitimate yearning of my people became a huge burden on me, and I did not sleep until palliative works on the road were completed in early 2017. We followed that up by calling for a total reconstruction, which is ongoing. This philosophy of service centered around being effectively responsive to the core needs of the people, gathered by being accessible to them, also led to the construction of many classroom blocks and provision of educational support in the three local government areas to address educational needs, electricity projects to address energy needs, water projects to address potable water issues, erosion control works to safeguard our people and their livelihood sources, trainings and empowerment to address livelihood issues. Yeah, this for me is what representation is all about. Paying attention to the voices of the people and amplifying those voices as their representatives. It is important to place on record that I have conceived and implemented mammoth or colossal projects for the good people of Great Iguano, Umuahia South Federal Constituency of Abia during my time as their representative at the House of Representatives. These projects include the rehabilitation of the fell sections of Umuahia Iguano Federal Road in 2017, the ongoing total reconstruction of the Umuahia Iguano Road, and this list is quite long. So I will not bore you with the whole thing because it's very long indeed. If I start reading it, we'll probably not go today. Visionary and people-centered leadership is firmly enthroned in our country. One corner at a time compels me to answer a higher call and take this gospel of effective, accessible, and responsive representation to a larger sphere. It is in view of this that I hereby make myself available to serve as a senator representing the great people of Abia Central Senatorial District at the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My motivation is simple. It is time to redefine representation in Abia Central and make it more people-centered. In doing this, we will replicate the principle of leadership as service imbued with the EAR political philosophy. That way, our representation will be given life by the legitimate needs and aspirations of our great people. As usual, no one village, clan, LGA will be supreme to the other. Every step taken will be on a needs basis and in accordance with available resources. We cannot afford to make mistakes, as doing so will set us back decades and harmfully impact our children and children's children. That is why this election is critical and one that we must approach devoid of sentiments. Practicality and a keen eye on our future should guide our actions. In all modesty, I am the best candidate for this job. Not only am I visionary, effective, responsive, and accessible, my wealth of experience in progressive leadership makes me eminently qualified. And because the vision that will be implemented will not solely be mine, but a combination of all our visions, it makes my representation people-centric. And together, we shall collectively shape our future. As we commence this process, by first participating in the party primaries and going beyond that to campaign for votes in general elections, I urge us all to let peace and brotherly love guide us. I thank you for finding the time to attend this important event. May God bless us all.